LandOps Big Bear 2013. Off-road drivers with vehicles of every type arrive at the Big Bear Discovery Center on the north shore of Big Bear Lake, California. Operators from all different skill levels are here for a full day of off-road driving, basic vehicle recovery practice, navigating, radio communications, and teamwork.
And now to give all of us more insight into LandOps and into today's exercises, I'd like to bring up the founder of LandOps, Chris Deering.
Who's here for the first time? Wow! Michael, let's go home.
After a group orientation in the amphitheater, participants are divided into 4 teams. Ironman 4x4 and Surefire both sponsor teams for LandOps. Ironman 4x4 is Australia's first choice for 4x4 suspension and accessories and is sold worldwide in more than 120 countries. Now available in the United States. Going somewhere rough? Get Outback Tough with Ironman 4x4 parts. Surefire, manufacturers of the world's finest illumination tools, suppressors, and tactical products. We have a saying, if it's used in combat, it'll get the job done here. There are many first-time participants in attendance, and new operators are teamed up with experienced operators. Experienced operators are not here today to run advanced courses, but instead to set a good example, offer guidance and assistance, provide spotting, and sometimes just watch. Today's event is not meant to be a competition, but an introduction to the LandOps style of off-road navigating, radio communications, and teamwork. In the San Bernardino National Forest north-northwest of Big Bear Lake, each of the 4 LandOps teams will have their own unique course. Upon assembling at their designated staging area, each team checks in by radio to the LandOps Net Control Station, located at the Hanna Flat campground.
Net Control, Surefire Team Leader.
Go Surefire, this is Net Control.
Net Control, Team Surefire is at their staging area.
Net Control, copies. 1122, Surefire staging area.
Net Control operators for today are Dale Johnson, KF6 SBD, and Ed Gonzalez, KJ6 BGS. The communication net is operating on a simplex frequency of 145.555 MHz. The emergency backup frequency is the Big Bear repeater K6BB on 147.330 MHz.
Okay, Net Control, how many teams have reached their staging area and checked in?
LandOps 1, I've got 1 so far. Surefire checked in at 11:22. Over.
Team Expedition Leader to Net Control.
Expedition, Net Control, go ahead. Expedition.
We are arriving at our destination at staging area.
Copy that. Expedition at staging area. LandOps, Net Control.
Surefire Leader to Net Control.
Stand by, Surefire.
Go ahead, Net Control, LandOps 1.
Just want to let you know I got Expedition just checked in.
Copy. Okay, yeah, I'm copying the traffic. I think, go ahead, Surefire.
Just wanted to let Net Control know that we are underway to position V2.
Copy that, Surefire. Net Control, you are on your way to Bravo 2.
By 1214 hours, all the teams have departed their staging areas and are running their geo-tactical course. 55 drivers, navigators, radio, and overwatch operators are consolidated into 4 teams and 1 Net Control station.
En route to our first destination.
You have a good side? You don't have a good side.
Team Ironman 4x4 consists of 4 Jeeps, 2 FJ Cruisers, and 1 Hummer. They are making their way up Road 3N08, heading to their Alpha 2 position, where they will perform a practice winch pull. Each team will navigate to various stations where they will perform a practice pull, a tire change, a hill climb and descent, as well as a basic team-to-team status check by radio.
Ironman KJ6TRU, we've reached Alpha 2 for net control.
Ironman, this is net control. Can you repeat your traffic?
Yes, we have reached Alpha 2 staging area.
Net control copies. Ironman at Alpha 2, 1214.
We're going to do a tire change because a lot of us have never done a tire change with big tires. It doesn't always work the same. In fact, one of the funniest things I see is everybody who buys new Jeeps, new Toyotas, new whatever, goes out and buys a high-lift jack. High-lift jacks don't work under most of the new cars.
Yeah, plastic bumper.
All they'll do is break the plastic bumper off. We'll look at various points on the Rubicon here to see what we can jack under. Like we were talking about, this bumper is a good example. You can't hook a high lift under it. Is that acceptable? Scratch it. Well, it's not going to, better not break after it's paid for it. You're not going to. It's was this way.
I want to take a picture of the worried face. Worried face.
Hey, this thing has been through some miles.
Everything good? Sure. Okay. Yeah, you bend that rock rail, lift from the Jeep. Throw it away. It's not a good rock rail.
Team Overland arrives at their Charlie 2 position with 2 moderately challenging hill climbs. The team has already suffered 1 flat tire on a Honda Ridgeline, and there's a question of whether or not the vehicle has enough clearance to make the climb. Despite recommendations to stand down, operator Dalton, KI6NMW, delivers his stock SUV to the top of both progressively difficult climbs. Team Overland leaves no vehicle behind. All reach their Charlie 2 checkpoint on Road 3N17. After a short break at the Vista Point, the team embarks toward their Charlie 3 position. Team Overland consists of a Ford Bronco, a Honda Ridgeline, a Land Rover Defender 90, a Jeep, Toyota Tacoma, and a Chevy Blazer. An unlikely assortment of off-road vehicles traveling as one pack.
Expedition leader to net control.
Expedition leader, this is net control.
We've arrived at D2 and have found A3.
Net control copies. We'll show you on to D3, Delta 3, 1200 hours.
Team Expedition completes their drive at Delta 2, an easy hill climb and a stroll in the park for this fully equipped off-road armada. The team vehicle mix includes 2 FJ Cruisers, a Toyota 4Runner, a Jeep Rubicon, an H1 Hummer, and a Nissan Pathfinder.
Copy that, got you at Delta 3 at
like a pirate comes around.
Comes around and actually clinking on the fan. Okay, that's what, at least that's what our noise was. All right.
Fireman Overwatch, don't forget to report into net control. Copy, I'm doing that right now. Desireman Team, CRU to net control. We are leading Alpha 3. Surefire, this is net control, go ahead.
Net control, we want to let you know that we are at our position P3 and starting our winch exercise. We actually have been here about 10 minutes, so back to either time, about 10 minutes, please.
Copy that, Surefire, got you at Bravo 3 at 1326. Let us know before you head out.
For navigational challenge, the teams are given GPS coordinates and must locate a hidden geotactical cache. The cache contains instructions to contact another LandOps team by radio, check on their status, offer assistance, and provide a situation report back to net control.
Do they need any assistance? After acquiring the above information, we'll contact net control and report the Team Overland situation status.
Team Overland, this is Team Expedition. Confirming you're at Charlie 4.
Copy that.
And do you need any assistance?
Do you require any assistance?
No assistance at this time.
Team Surefire ran the course today with a 77 Scout, 2 Toyota 4Runners, and an assorted array of Jeeps. 7 vehicles in all. All the teams are completing their final exercises. The op has lasted 5.5 hours, a little longer than expected, but no one's complaining. The vehicle casualty of the day was a custom-built Hummer trailer on its maiden test voyage. The rigorous test drive bent the frame at the onset of the operation. The trailer was temporarily parked and later self-recovered. The frame was partially bent back into position by jacking it up against the weight of the Hummer. This measure held for a while, but the rough roads eventually took the toll. By the time they got it to the main road, it was literally being dragged back to the drawing board. After a few hours of relaxation, a potluck dinner, and a prize raffle, the teams are ready for a very unique challenge. They're heading out for the LandOps Surefire Joint Tactical Night Operation. Soon after the sunset launch, teams arrive at their first waypoint to seek and find their geotactical instruction caches. As the day fades into night, their course and assigned tasks are not known in advance. They are simply following the instructions found at each waypoint. The darkness and the forest close in on the teams, and the lights and sounds unique to a LandOps night operation begin to fill the air.
Hey, copy that. Night Op team says everyone exchanged information and on their way to their next location.
Team Ironman, yes. KK6BYN clear. Team Ironman, contacting Team Surefire. Have you found your cache yet?
A night operation with LandOps is a one-of-a-kind experience. The exercise is primarily a navigation and communication challenge. At night, the teams work in tandem, synchronizing their movements by sharing instructions.
Expedition 2 and our Expedition Overwatch are all at Delta 2. We are awaiting communications from Team Overland.
The instructions they find are not always for themselves, but maybe for their partner team somewhere else, miles away.
Affirmative. We will confirm when we reach our destination and find our cache.
At this time, please give us the correct amount of flashes for the coordinates this time. 5 flashes. We received 5 flashes. If that is correct, please give us 1 flash.
Anybody from Surefire team, this is LandOps 1, do you copy? Okay, BOQ. Is Surefire leader up at the front of the column yet? He is en route, over. Go ahead, I'm clear to go. Fernando's got the video all set up. Go ahead.
Expedition 4, Expedition Leader, just confirm you do have the coordinates to Delta 2. Okay, stand by when you're ready to copy. I will give you coordinates to Delta 2. 34.28455.
Good time out here on the dusty trail.
Good.
Overland 2 to net control.
Overland 2, this is net control.
And we have acquired our third and final cache, KI6N and W clear.
Team Expedition Leader would like to thank Team Expedition for a great day of caching, off-roading, communicating, and just having a good time. Thanks, everybody.